Hello friends and fellow Disney people. Today we are prepping for our most epic Disney trip yet. And when I say epic, I mean epic. We've been planning this trip for over a year and a half. It'll be a 15-day marathon road trip to the most magical place on earth. So if you're a fellow Disney person, come along. I'll be sharing the entire planning process with tips and tricks, and I'll be vlogging the entire trip. I'm Jessica, if you're new around here. If not, welcome back. But I am a mom of 3, I'm a speech therapist, and I'm a Disney parent, 100%. And we are not like those people that go to Disney World like all the time, multiple times a year. We are a once every couple of years family. And even then, it's a lot of saving and a lot of work. But that's why every Disney trip is like a huge deal to us. We look forward to it. We count down, which, by the way, let me show you my countdown. I cannot take credit for it. We got the idea from Tyler and Jessica Braun from the Disneyville podcast, and they also have a YouTube channel. We love them. We listen to all their podcasts, and they did this with their girls. They made a balloon countdown. We totally copied the idea. So we made it when we were a month out, which we're only a few days past that now. But every day somebody gets to pop a balloon, and it looks like the Up House. So yeah, I will input some B-roll footage of that here. That has been like so exciting for everybody. So highly recommend that idea. It's a lot of work, but when the kids woke up and were surprised by it a few days ago, it was a big deal. And they're loving it. It's not holding up the best. Some of the balloons are starting to fall. It looks, as you start popping balloons, the shape of it starts to look kind of weird. But you know what? I'm still 100% glad I did it. It was super fun. So anyway, we are counting down. We've been counting down since over 500 days. And now our countdown is less than 30 days. So we are so close. We are so close to our trip. This is our 10th year. Well, I mean, we've been going for 10 years. We haven't gone every year, like I said, but it's been a decade of our family going to Disney World, and we are capping that off with a huge trip. Last time we went to Disney, which I vlogged, I will link those below if you're interested, but last time we went, we had like one day at each park, and we decided that was not enough. Let's double it at least. So anyway, for all those Disney nerds like me who like to hear all the details, let's hit the highlights really quick. I will do a quick kind of just overview of the main details about our trip. And then later I'll show a little haul of everything we've gotten so far. We're by no means done, but we have gotten quite a few things. And did I mention it's a road trip? So we're gonna need a lot of things for the van, but I'm gonna do a whole separate video on that. And then after that, I will show you my Disney box, which is, it's actually a bag. It used to be a box, now it's a bag, of all my stuff. I kind of, after a trip to Disney, I kind of collect everything that I think I'll need for the next trip and put it in a bag and don't touch it for a couple years. So it's always fun to go through it and see what I still have in there, and it might give you some tips and tricks of what you might want to bring if you're also planning a trip too. So anyway, let's hit those highlights of the trip. So anyway, did I mention it's a road trip? We do not live close to Disney. We live in the Midwest. It's about a 15 or 16 hour drive. We have a 2-year-old and a 4-year-old. And a 13-year-old. She's a little bit more self-sufficient, obviously, but it's going to be a long trip. So I don't know about you, but I did not think that driving 15 or 16 hours in one day sounds like fun. So we are stretching that out. We're stretching it out as long as we can. This whole trip is like a little over 2 weeks. So we're taking our time. We're taking our time getting there. We are stopping, I believe I can't remember exactly where our stops are, but we have hotels booked the first night and the second night before we even get to Disney. So it's like 2 full days of driving before we get to Disney, because we don't want to do tons and tons of hours in one day. We drove to Tennessee last year, which was, I think, about 8 hours. That's, I think, about the max we could do in one day. So yeah, we're going to enjoy the ride. We're going to take it slow, and we're going to, try to make it as fun as we can. Rest, not make it this big long marathon drive. So anyway, I'm sure I'll be vlogging that, so we'll see how that goes. I'm a little nervous, but you know what? When we looked at the price of flights, that decided it for us. We're like, you know what? Let's drive this year. We've never done it before to Florida. It's quite a long drive from here, but We will see. We'll see how that goes. So then on the day that we actually arrive at Disney World, we actually don't have much driving at all that day. The hotel we're staying at the night before is maybe a couple hours out from Orlando, but we wanted to be able to get up and go and have that full first day at Disney World. So we will probably drive to our resort, which I will talk about in a minute, and like put our stuff there. And then this summer, Disney is doing that promotion where you get to go to a water park on your first day for free. We've never been to a Disney water park before, so we wanted to take advantage of that. So we are going to Blizzard Beach. I'm really excited to check that out. I have one kid that like would be a fish if we let her, my 4-year-old. So that'll be interesting to see how she does. I know she's going to be too short for a lot of the things that she's going to want to ride, so we'll see how that goes. My older daughter's not as much of a water park person, and a little secret, I really don't like water parks. I'm excited about this one because it's Disney, but so yeah, I'm really interested to check that out and see what it's like, see if we like it, see if we'll ever want to do it again. So that's our first day. And then our resort, we are staying at Pop Century. This is where we stayed on our last trip too, but we loved it. We also love Art of Animation, but we always stay in the 1-bedroom, not the suites there. And it's just so far from like the bus stop in the main building. That's the only reason I think we like Pop Century more. We love, our favorite thing is that it's on the Skyliner. I can't believe, like, it still blows my mind years later that they brought the Skyliner to 2 of the value resorts. So it's so nice to have transportation that is, not just the bus. Obviously, we'll have our car too, which we'll use a lot, but I don't know, there's something about the Skyliner. We love it. So we're excited about that. We are not deluxe resort people. I feel like even if we could afford it, which we can't, but one time Luke and I stayed, just the 2 of us in Animal Kingdom Lodge. That's the only deluxe resort we've ever stayed at. And we've stayed moderate a couple times too, but with our kids, especially the ages they love the over-the-top Disney stuff that you will see at like Pop Century and Art of Animation and the value resorts. Does it look a little bit maybe cheaper and tackier to adults? Sure, but this trip is for my kids too, and I know they love it more. They would love to go there rather than some beautiful deluxe resort. So even if we could afford it, I feel like we would still probably stay at Pop. So very excited about that. Excited to be back there. They were renovating the food court the last time we stayed, which was our first time staying there. So I'm really excited to go and see the full, like, updated food court. We love the food at the food court too. Anyway, I feel like I'm getting off on a tangent. Let's get back. Let me look at my itinerary and get back on track here. So resort is Pop Century. So let's move on to like a loose itinerary. Okay, so I'm not gonna go through every single day because we're gonna be there for a lot of days. That would take a long time and be kind of boring, and you'll see it in the vlogs. But our like loose plan is that we are doing 2 days at every park except for Animal Kingdom. I'm sorry, Animal Kingdom, but we do love Animal Kingdom. It's our least favorite, but we still love it. But we do find that for our family, like our kids are not huge animal lovers, except my youngest. He might really like Animal Kingdom. And in the summer, it's just, there's not a lot of cool things to do there. So much is outside. Even like the safari ride can get really, really hot in the summer. And we find that 1 day is enough for our family for Animal Kingdom. But the other parks, we're doing 2 days at each park. Plus we have a rest day in between, and we have like a really fun, couple really fun dining reservations on non-park days too. So I'll talk about those in a minute. But so yes, that should give us plenty of time to relax, to be able to take a break in the afternoon and get everything done. Like I said, we only go every 2 years, so we like to really pack in as much as we can when we do go. So that is the loose itinerary. I'm sure we'll go to Disney Springs on our rest day, and you'll see it in the vlogs if you want a more in-depth look at what we're doing every day. And one other really exciting thing, like probably the thing that I am most excited about with this trip, is that even though we're going to be there in August, it is an August trip. And to me, August, I'm one of those people that like, no, it's not Halloween until we hit like September or even October. However, when it comes to Disney, it's different because the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween parties start in like early August, and we'll be there late August. But we did book tickets for Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party. Why do I get tongue-tied every time I say that? Probably because it's a really long title. But we are going to that, and we've never been before. We just kind of decided after we already had the whole trip booked. My husband was like, why don't we just go to the Halloween party? We're going to be there anyway. So we decided to do it. We have a really fun costume theme planned. I think I'm going to keep that a secret until the trip. So you'll have to tune in and see what we all dress as for Halloween. But we are slowly but surely collecting pieces for our costumes. It's one of those things where we've been able to get a lot of pieces from like thrift shops and just kind of piece them together here and there. It's been super fun. You'll see what I mean. But I'm when I tell you it is a dream that I've dreamed about this my whole, not life, but the whole time I've known that it existed. I have wanted to go to the Halloween party. I really want to go to the Christmas party someday too, but we'll take it one thing at a time. So I am so thankful that we're going. I can't wait to see the parade, the fireworks. My kids are going to have so much fun. Oh, I just cannot wait. So yes, the Halloween party will be part of our trip. And then now let's talk about dining. Let me grab my phone. So yes, we have really planned long and hard on where we wanted to eat. When you only go every few years, you want to make your trip worth it, and really hit those places that you want to go. I think we have at least one repeat place that we have been before. A lot of them are new to us though. So on our first Hollywood Studios day, my oldest daughter loves 50s prime time. So we're going to do that. It was basically our first day in the parks. We're going to do that. She really wants my husband and I to act up so that we get yelled at. So I think that's why she likes going there. If you're not familiar, it's one of those restaurants where it's supposed to be like you're at your relative's house. It's all decorated like a house in like the 50s. And sometimes you get in trouble. Sometimes if your elbows are on the table, they'll yell at you. Or if you're looking at your phone, they'll make you stand in the corner or those types of things. We are not a family. We're all introverts, except maybe my youngest. And we do not love like that type of thing. But we'll see. For my daughter, I will maybe let myself get in trouble. But it's funny because she is super introverted and would never want to be the center of attention like that. But if it's her parents, like that's a different story. Last time our waiter was kind of like the cool cousin, and he was just complaining about how lame everyone was, and he was not yelling at us. So she kind of hopes we get somebody mean this time. So we'll see. The food is so good there. It's like comfort food. It's always good when we go. We always go in the summer, which is, hotter than the surface of the sun. So it's always nice to take those breaks where you go inside in the air conditioning and sit down for a while and refresh. So that will be nice on our first day at Magic Kingdom. I'm not sure how this will go with our kids, but we have our 2-year-old loves pirates. He has been talking about riding the Pirates ride for months, maybe a year now. He loves listening to the Yo-Ho Pirate song. He asks to listen to that in the car all the time. So we're going to try Beacon Barrel, which is like a new, I guess it's like a bar at Magic Kingdom. Obviously they have non-alcoholic beverages. Kids are allowed to go. We've researched it. I don't know that it's it's not super kid focused, but our son loves pirates so much, and it looks like you're inside like a pirate ship. So that'll be interesting. I will be sure to report about that and about how that goes with kids, but we couldn't pass that up. We have to do everything pirate related at Magic Kingdom, we have to do it because he just loves it so much. So that's not necessarily like a full dining reservation, but we will check that out and see how that goes. Our first Epcot day, we will be eating at Via Napoli. This is definitely a repeat. We do this many trips. They just have the best pizza. We go there often, and it's just a nice... Our kids will eat pizza. That's one of the foods that they will all eat. My middle one's a little iffy on it, but mostly they will all eat pizza. It's hard to find something that everybody likes. So we'll be doing that. Okay, and then on our rest day, I'm so excited because my probably top number one resort, even though I just got done saying that we love value resorts, but if my husband and I ever went on a trip alone again, I wouldn't mind going to a deluxe resort. And it's fun to look at them and see all the theming. So we are going to be heading over to Wilderness Lodge, which is either my number one or two deluxe resort that I would like to stay at. Either that or Beach Club, probably. Anyway, we are going to eat at Whispering Canyon. So I'm so excited. That's another one with this super fun atmosphere where their servers have all these antics. And I know it used to be like really rowdy there. And I think a few years ago they toned it down a little bit because there are like hotel rooms surrounding it up in the upper floors. But I think they still have some of that like silly stuff. So... And the food looks amazing. We've never been to this one before. I've never been to Wilderness Lodge before, so I'm so excited to go and eat there, but also kind of explore the resort a little bit. I would love to stay there. Would love to check that out. Okay, and then the next day, we're gonna be at Magic Kingdom again, and we're gonna eat at Skipper Canteen. This one, I've heard it's a little bit more of an adventurous restaurant. I'm not sure if that's true. I'm a little bit worried about my kids finding something they like, but we'll figure it out. But I'm really excited to try it. My husband and I are super excited to try it. I've heard it's like Magic Kingdom kind of gets a bad rap for their dining, and I've heard it is the best at Magic Kingdom. Although I've heard that like Tony's has gotten a lot better too. We've never eaten there either. But anyway, besides the point, we are eating at Skipper Canteen. Oh, and then we have one more. And this one might be the one that I'm most excited about. So on our Halloween party day, we have decided that we're just gonna do it all up and stay as late as we possibly can. My kids can usually hang in there pretty well, staying up late. So we are going to take it really easy the rest of the day until the party. And that means that we are doing a dining reservation at Topolino's Terrace. I'm so excited. People say amazing things about it, and you can meet the like classic characters in their cute little art painter outfits. And we can just take the Skyliner over. And we have been to the Riviera. We did a little Skyliner crawl when my husband and I took our trip, just the two of us. And we just went there to kind of check it out, and it's so beautiful. I can't wait to be there again and to get to eat at that restaurant. So those are all of our dining reservations. You'll have to let me know if you've been to any of them, what you would recommend. I'm so excited. Like as a mom, you know, just for 2 weeks not having to plan meals or make food or clean up the dishes, that is a vacation in itself. So I'm excited about all these dining places. We have lots of snacks and quick service places that we'd like to try too, but again, you'll have to check out the vlogs and see what we get into. Okay, so then I guess just talking about our priorities on this trip. What are we going to be focusing on? And I think our family is a ride family. So we are going to probably be doing lots of lightning lanes. We're going to be prioritizing rides. My 4-year-old has hit that magic 40-inch height. She's a little above that now, where when you hit 40 inches, so many more attractions open up that you can ride. She is so excited to ride Slinky Dog. She is probably my most daredevil child. So she's not scared. She's not scared to ride anything. So we get to do like Slinky Dog. She can do Thunder Mountain, not Splash Mountain, Tiana's. She can do, I think, both of the Star Wars rides, well, all 3 of the Star Wars rides. I'm sure there's more. Oh, 7 Dwarfs Mine Train, so many more. And it's just so much fun. I can't wait I can't wait. Not that I want to wish time away, but I can't wait till my 2-year-old is that tall too. And we've had to do like rider swap for so many years and just to be able to all ride together, I can't wait for that time. But now at least 4 out of the 5 of us can ride most of the rides. My mother-in-law will be with us a few days too, so we can kind of swap off staying with TJ, my youngest, but I don't know how TJ is going to handle it. We are going to have some meltdowns when we see that we can't ride Slinky and that kind of thing. We'll see. We'll have to distract him. Anyway, we will cross that bridge when we get to it. But yeah, so anyway, that's going to be super fun. We're going to be riding so many rides. I think my girls are a little bit on the, I don't think they're at, well, Scarlett's 13. She's definitely not as into the characters. I think she does love watching her siblings meet the characters, though. Emma's super shy about stuff like that, but I feel like TJ is going to be all about the characters. So I'm sure that will be a big priority too. So probably number 1 priority is going to be ride. Number 2 is probably going to be characters. So that is pretty much everything other than talking about the ride home. We are actually, why take it quick? Why take it fast? We're going to be starting the Disney blues, so why don't we do something fun on the way home too? So we are actually staying 2 nights at a hotel at the beach. I think it's Cocoa Beach. I'm not even sure. My husband booked it and he has all of that planned out. So we're going to spend a little bit of time at the beach, let ourselves down easy from the Disney magic, and then we're going to make our way back to the Midwest. And it's going to be sad. We get the Disney blues when we know it's going to be a couple years till we go back. It is sad, but anyway, we'll be okay. We'll survive. But I think that's everything I wanted to talk about. Let's get into the haul of what I have bought so far. Like I said, it is by no means exhaustive. It's not everything we're going to need, but we've gotten a few things. And I'm sure I have a lot of things in my Disney bag, which I will go through later. So let's see what I've bought so far. This is going to be in a really random order. I have a big box sitting beside me here. And first of all, for myself, I bought this shirt. Let me stand up. It is a Marie shirt. I found this at Sam's Club for $8, and I thought it'd be perfect with the little cafe. I could wear it to Epcot with the World Showcase. And I thought that would be good for that. They had a couple really cute ones. They had with like Mickey with like a pizza shop and a couple more. And they might still have them. I bought this a couple weeks ago. So maybe you could still find them and they're on sale. They were $8, like I said, when I got this. So that is the only thing I've bought for myself. Although I have lots of stuff in my Amazon cart. So in the next video, you might be seeing some more stuff. But next, when we go to Animal Kingdom, I think, at least for my youngest too, they love Bluey. You can meet Bluey at Animal Kingdom now. So I got some Bluey things at Walmart. Walmart has so much Disney stuff and it's not very expensive. Yeah, definitely check out Walmart. I also, Five Below, I know it's like super cheap, but they have a lot of Disney shirts too. So I might check that out before we go. So for TJ, my 2-year-old, I found this cute shirt with all the little friends. It says, let's take this to the max. So he will be wearing that on our Animal Kingdom day. And then to go with him, I have my 4-year-old. I got her this Bluey dress. So you can see we've got little blueys and strawberries. And then it's like a tutu, a skirt. So she loves that. She's my tomboy, but she also loves girly things. So yeah, she is fun. She has a fun little personality. But so there's that. Also, not even just coincidentally, I didn't even mean for this to be on theme, but when we go to the water park, and also these are good to have like at Epcot. If you're going to do Moana's Journey of Water, my kids tend to love the splash pads and we want them to have fun. We don't want, and it's a billion degrees. We don't want to have to tell them no. So we are going to bring water shoes. They're Bluey water shoes. Just coincidentally, these were also from Sam's Club, and going at the end of the summer, we kind of lucked out because this kind of stuff is on sale. I can't remember how much these were. I want to say like $5, maybe $8. They were very cheap. So we got Emma and TJ. I think they tested them out at my mom's pool and it looks like they got a little bit dirty, but that's okay. These water shoes. So, and I think Scarlett said she wants to get some water shoes too, because walking around the water park, the blacktop in the ground can just get so hot. Last trip, they all had so much fun in Moana's Journey of Water, whatever the technical name is. We spent a lot of time in there on our Epcot day. I think we went back when it was light, and then we went back when it was dark because we wanted to see everything lit up, and we did not have the proper footwear. And then it took a couple days for my daughter, my then 11-year-old, now 13-year-old, shoes to dry out. So don't make that mistake. She had to wear sandals the next couple days, which was fine, but bring water shoes. Okay, so especially if you're coming in the summer. Okay, now I'm excited about this. So on one of our Magic Kingdom days, we have decided that the girls are going to have a princess theme. So Scarlett and I are going to kind of Disney bound, and Emma's just going to wear a full-on like princess dress. So I am going to Disney bound as Belle because she is my favorite princess again, everything's in my Amazon cart, so I'm probably gonna check out here with that stuff. Maybe I'll have it to show on the next video. Oops. Scarlett's gonna Disney bound as Jasmine. That's her favorite princess. And Emma has really fallen in love with Elsa recently, so she wants to dress as Elsa. So I found this dress, and I was looking for things that look cool. It kind of looks like a nightgown. It probably could be once we are done with our trip. But her favorite part is this little cape. It can come off too, but she is going to be Elsa. And it just looked really nice and cool for being there in August. I'll link it below. I'll link everything below. Okay, and like I said, I'm gonna do a full video on our, the whole road trip aspect of things, but just a couple of things that are pretty fun that I'll show you. For Emma and TJ, we got them these little lap desks. Let me open it up. So you open it up, and then these hang over the sides. You can put your little utensils here, whatever in here. And yeah, there's a little zipper pouch on this side. And then this, let me see, it folds up. I'm gonna have to put it together here and kind of assemble it. Okay, so it's like this. And you put it on their lap, and it's nice and soft. I know it's not good to be using like big hard plastic things, you know, in case there was an accident and it all went flying, but this is pretty soft and flexible. And it comes with these little pictures, which you can see she has already colored, but that's okay. We'll have lots of coloring books and stuff for her, and some dry erase markers. She is my big art girl, so she could color all day, and on the way to Disney, she might. So we're gonna bring lots of coloring books, paper, all kinds of stuff like that. But this will be great to have. It'll be great when we get some food on the go too. She can just use this as her little table. It doesn't have like any type of cup holder, but she can use a cup holder in her car seat. So excited about these. Emma's has, you can see cute little unicorns all over it. She loves unicorns. And then TJ's, it's the same thing, but his has dinosaurs on it. So super cute print. So these are gonna be clutch for that long road trip. This, I'm gonna give you a little teaser here. I cannot tell you what's in here because it's gonna be a secret, a surprise. But we are decorating our window at Pop Century. If you've never been before, a big thing at Pop Century and a lot of the value resorts. Actually, it might be at all the resorts. I don't know. You'll have to let me know if you're like a moderate or deluxe person, resort person, if this is a thing there, but it's definitely part of the culture at Pop Century is a lot of people decorate their windows and their doors. So this is part of that. You'll have to tune in to see. We've been planning this for a long time. My oldest daughter helped me a lot, and we are going to do a very cute window. Let's just put it that way. Okay, this next thing I can't fully show you because it has my last name on it, and I don't really want to share my last name with the internet, but I will show you a little bit so you can kind of get an idea. So this is going to go on our stroller. So it hangs there because if you know, you know. All the strollers, the stroller parking at Disney, you have to keep your strollers in designated areas when you go on the attractions, and they all end up looking the same. So anything that can set your stroller apart and help you find it faster, those are precious minutes that you can be doing something more fun. So that's gonna be super cute. Okay, then we've got a couple things that we use every trip, but I might as well show you. So we've got our stroller fans. These are a must. They have a fan, they have a light. I mean, obviously, it's a fan. And then the legs can just wrap around the stroller and you can aim it wherever. They also have misting fans like this. I think I hear my kids awake, so let's hurry up and finish this. We've got 2 of those. We have found that neck fans have been clutch in the summer. Let me just finish up. I hear a child waking up. Oh, and we have like we've got like little stroller mounts for our phones so he can be scanning lightning lanes while he's driving. Sorry, I know you're not supposed to be texting and driving, but I don't think that applies for driving a stroller. Anyway, there's one other thing that I want to show you. I got to get my kids up. They always want to wait for me to go in there and hug them when they first wake up. My youngest too. So anyway, later I'll wait till nap time and I will go through everything in my Disney box, but that's pretty much the haul of what I've bought so far. So be back a little bit later. And probably the most extra thing that we are bringing, I have to cover up our name again, but is our new Magic Band charger. But since we're bringing our car, we don't have to, worry about how much luggage we're bringing or how much it weighs. So this is a Magic Band charging station, and it is so extra, but I love it. It's so cute. And then it has our name on it and a spot for everybody's Magic Band. So we will be bringing that and charging our Magic Bands there every night. I think that's everything I wanted to show for the haul. Okay, so this is my Disney bag. Like I said, it used to be in a box and I kind of outgrew the box. So now we are putting it in this bag. So I have no idea what's in here. So we will find out together. First, it looks like I have these clear bags. I love to pack in clear bags because then you can easily see where everything is. It's not super cutesy, but it's functional. Okay, it looks like, oh, this is my, oh, it all spilled. This was my little bag that I had with like stuff for eating out. I have these. Oh, that one got a little bit colored on already, but they're just little placemats and kids can color on them while they wait for their food. We'll be bringing those again. I will link those below. I still have some wet ones in there. It doesn't even look like they've been opened, so we'll keep those. And then the crayons all spilled, but we'll bring something like that. I think this, yeah, the zipper on this broke, so we'll have to get a new bag, but definitely something like that. Oh, there's all kinds of fun stuff in here. I bought these last time too, and I don't think we ever used them. They're light up shoelaces. That might be fun for Emma or Scarlett, especially with the nighttime parade, which we'll be seeing for the first time. That might be fun that night. So I think I have 2 packs. Yeah, although TJ might feel left out. We'll see, who knows. Okay, it looks like some glow wands and things. I recently opened an old pack of glow sticks and they no longer worked though, so we'll have to check these out. They are 2 years old, so we'll see. Looks like we've got quite a few of them in here. It's always fun to have those while you wait for fireworks or the parade or whatever. There's more. Yeah, we'll see if those work still. Okay, I think these were just bags for our cooling towels. We don't use cooling towels a whole lot. We find that the neck fans seem to help a lot more. Oh, these are fun. I will try to link these below, but they are little nail, here, let me get them. Nail decals. I used some of them last time, and I think Scarlett did too, and I saved them. They came with a ton. So maybe we'll do that again before this trip. So those will be fun. Oh, more nail stuff. There's some very random stuff in here. I don't know. Okay, we'll get rid of this. I don't know why those are in there. Oh, this is something I forgot I bought. I hate ponchos. So I just bought these inexpensive raincoats on Amazon. So apparently we didn't need them, although it did rain a little bit, but apparently not enough to need these. I think maybe I just forgot we had them also. So maybe we'll take these. And yes, if you go in the summer, it will rain unless you're there at some freak week. It rains often in the summer, but usually only for a little while. So we'll definitely need rain gear. Looks like I got another one. Oh, this looks like a minor little thing, but this is always useful. So this just hangs off of our stroller. It just clips right on, and you can hang all types of things from this. We hang bags, we hang popcorn buckets, anything that we can on there. I don't know what we're gonna do when we don't need a stroller anymore because you can use it to carry all your stuff. Oh, this is the bag that this came in. Man, it comes with a lot. Okay, so we'll bring some of those, like I said. Okay, apparently I did have some ponchos. I don't know if we'll bring these or the raincoats. We'll figure it out, but good to know there are some in here. Like I said, I hate ponchos because they just, my experience is they always rip and they just feel awful like on your skin, but who knows, maybe we'll bring them. Okay, this is just an old, I don't know if we use this. We used to use this as our backpack. We'll probably still use one of the big diaper bags. I don't know, we probably won't need this, but it was a nice bag when we needed it. Okay, I always say I am not a super, like, I don't know how to say this nicely. I don't buy a ton of souvenirs. I don't get huge into, like, buying all the new things. I have one pair of ears. This is my one pair of ears. Pink is my favorite color. So I just think they're really pretty. So I'll probably wear these one of the days. I don't know when, but yes, these are my only ears. And I love them, and I've had them for a few years. Oh, there's all the cooling towels. I really don't know if we'll bring these. Like I said, we find that the neck towels seem to work better. Okay, and I'm just putting these over here so they show up a little better. These are the last things that I found in there. These are Emma's. She was super, super into Buzz Lightyear. Oh, look, on my computer right now. There's a picture of her wearing them. That was weird because it just cycles through them. Anyway, she had a little Buzz Lightyear dress last time and she wore these ears. I don't know if she'll want to wear them this time or not. I think we are all going to kind of do a Toy Story theme the day that we go to Hollywood Studios. So we will see. I'll probably just pack these in case. Haven't figured out her outfit for that day yet, but I just think they're really cute and they're very soft and comfortable. So one of my big tips is to have some sort of a Disney box or bag like that. If you're planning a trip, and then you can just kind of collect stuff in there as you go. So I'm going to set aside what I want to pack for this trip and just kind of feel like I'm getting a head start on things since we still have almost a month until our trip. So that is everything I wanted to share in today's video. After so many months of planning, it's crazy that we have less than a month left. I'm so excited. I know time is gonna drag and also fly somehow at the same time because that's what always happens before a trip. It feels like I don't have enough time and there's too much time somehow at the same time. But I'm so excited. I'm gonna be sharing a lot during the planning process. I'm gonna be sharing some of our outfits, another video about what we plan, how we plan to survive the road trip aspect of everything. And then just the whole prepping and packing process and the vlog of the whole trip. So please subscribe if that sounds interesting to you. I would love to connect with you, love to make some more Disney friends. But other than that, I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.